Hey peeps, Gamer Drake here. Welcome back to Satisfactory, where our radar tower scanning is completely complete, uh, which is great. I don't think it's actually got us that far because we were pretty much all scanned out before, but yeah, maybe we'll stick a few, maybe something over this area. It seems very uh, underutilized, so we might very well do that. Today, however, is not what we're going to be doing. Today we're going to be progressing our next level. So we've done tier 7, which where we've got the assembly director system, and I've left this enough time now. We should have enough of those. I will go and check. But the next thing is this here, which is in tier 8 under nuclear power, the magnetic field generator. So we're going to need to select that as our next milestone and get that complete, which would be great. The other thing, we've been scanning, I've been out and I've got more hard drives. We've been scanning hard drives and things at a rate of not. That looks quite interesting. We'll take that and just carry on scanning. Let's go up. Let's go up and grab however many assembly director systems we can and go and get those done. Now, I've also been working a little bit on the train lines. I haven't made any changes just yet, but I've been putting infrastructure in to start doubling up the lines, which I shall show you in a moment. But first, yeah, let me run upstairs. Let me put my other legs on. Oh, I could put my hover pack on. Yeah, let's do it this way. In which case we need to drop down here and injure yourself as you do, but we should be able to take the express route up here and go and find out how many of these assembly director systems we have. Missed the floor. Right, okay. Can we go up? Can we not go up? Interesting, you can't go up and forward at the same time, really? Well, there you go, didn't know that. But it seems you can't go up and forward at the same time. Fabulous. So I can see that the fact that this is all stopped and all backed up, it means we have a full storage container, because there's nowhere else for them to go. So, what we're going to need to do is build a organisation. I can never find these storage containers. I'm just going to build 2 storage containers to dump most of the stuff. Store, and I will take back some fuel, some legs, and a hover pack, and then the rest of us we will fill with. Oh yeah, look at that. I'm going to switch these machines off now. I don't need these producing more of these for now. Okay, that's fine. And I will go and find a train. Oh, bit of lag there. I will go and find a train and get us over to the elevator, space elevator, and we can load that up. I'll see you over there. Okay, so we got the copper train over here, and let's get rid of this, and hopefully that will be enough. It is enough. Fantastic. So that's the first part completed. We can dump all the rest of these into the awesome sink. I have no idea how many tickets we've got at the moment. We'll take a look, and then I will get back. I'm hoping those will give us a lot of tickets, surely. I got 41. Oh wow, look at those. I mean, 2 a ticket, almost. Oh, it's not quite 2 because they're going in a rate of knots, but okay, that's going to give us a load of tickets. Right, I shall head back and... Oh, I forgot this other thing works with. Why does up not work? Forward. And we'll make our way back, go and pick up all the stuff I left on the top floor, grab what we need for nuclear power, and meet you back. Oh, and you can just about see what I'm going to show you with the train setup. I'll show you in more detail in a minute. Right, folks, well, we had a bit of a, the word is a mess up. I forgot to hit the record button. I have just set off the nuclear power. We have launched that and have got that being upgraded. We've also dumped all our director assembly systems into the project, and we've done a MAM upgrade on a hard drive. Nothing too exciting. This is the important one. What we're looking at now is the ability, we can upgrade this. We have the advanced aluminium production requirements there, which will give us the fused modular framework. And that is important because we're going to have a Mark III miner once we've got some of those, and that will help because I messed up and was struggling with copper in the factory for some reason, and it turned out the copper factory that we've got way over yonder, although we were producing it and smelting it in the right quantities, there wasn't we were only using Mark I belts, which wasn't enough, so the throughput wasn't correct. The other thing I just explained while I wasn't recording, so we'll explain again, is this. As I said, I'd started work on double tracking things, and so we have this double spiral that goes all the way down to the ground, and almost to the ground there, which I'm working on between episodes. And what I think I'm going to do is take that across this hole. We've got to build a bridge or something like that, and then run it up there. Now, the problem with that is the copper needs to go off this direction. So maybe what I'll do, and I need to look at the landscape around there, is build another spiral there for the copper to go up. And I might also, as I think I alluded to in a previous episode, change the track for the heavy modular framework, because at the moment heavy modular framework goes all the way around to the back there somewhere, picks it up, comes back to the copper, gets the copper, comes back to the caterium, and then comes up here. Whereas I think for the heavy modular framework we can just nip down there and back, and that will speed things up. We don't really need to speed up the heavy modular framework, but I do need to speed up the copper, and so if the copper train can avoid doing that long trek over there and back, that will increase that speed. But I'll take a look at that. Right, how long have we got? We've still got 8 minutes before this pod returns, so let's get rid of this, like so. Okay, and see what is next in terms of the progression. So I think what's next is, well, there isn't much really, unless we start looking at nuclear power. Okay, so what does it take to build a nuclear power plant? Let's go and build one here, because, you know, why not? Okay, so they're not too difficult to build. We've got all of that stuff knocking around the factory. And so what does it need? Consumes nuclear fuel rods to produce electricity for the power grid. Produces nuclear waste, which is extracted from the conveyor belt output. Okay. So nuclear fuel rods. How do we make fuel rods? Uranium fuel rods, I'm assuming. So for that we need encased uranium cells, which is produced in a blender. Encased industrial beam, that's okay. And electromagnetic control rods. Ha. Okay, this is going to take a little bit of sums and working out how exactly we do all this. So the fuel rods, it needs uranium, concrete, and sulfuric acid. Okay, and to get sulfuric acid we combine water and sulfur in a refinery. Or alternative recipe 2 in a blender. Oh my gosh. Right, okay. I'm going to go and have a think about all of this and try and do some sums and work out what it is we need to build a nuclear reactor somewhere. And also where we're going to build it. Okay, I'll be back. Right, peeps. Well, nuclear power is going to be not too complex, but it's not a path I want to go down just yet. We're not short of power, and it's going to result in nuclear waste until we get to one of the next one of the next milestones, in which case it can be done without producing nuclear waste, and I'm going to wait till then. I'm not going to make life difficult for myself. So what I've been doing is I've been making a new rail track to spiral down to connect to our heavy modular framework factory. And I just thought I'd bring you back, and because using the hover pack, it's absolutely fantastic. It's because it gets power from the rail. As long as you're building from the top down, it's very easy to build your line. So what I did is very gradually built this platform out, and I'll show you the station. I've built a brand new station, and have been slowly moving our way down the concrete foundation and then bringing the line down as well. I'm just about to put the second line in, and I'll show you. It's so simple with the hover pack, because you can just sit in the middle and very quickly build out your spiral, and then you get to a certain point where you can't reach and you just descend a little bit, and I'm sort of getting there now, so we'll go down a bit faster. And if you're doing a tight spiral like this, then the rail carries enough power to keep you in the air. So the way I've been building these is you might be able to see, oh, hello, lag, is building 6 ramps down and then a square connector, a flat bit at the end, and then 6 down, flat at the end. And that gives the nice circle like this, which we can get around. I'm hoping, yeah, I was worried that part was going to clip, but we're okay. And then we'll just build, oh, I'm out of concrete, right, okay. Well, that will just go down there as well. Okay, I'm going to scoot back to the base and show you the station. It is actually quicker to land and run. So let's do that and put legs on. And I'll see you back at the base. Okay. So, I haven't put all the second platform, but this is, as you can see, going to be a double platform. Let's put this back on. And it's going to be a right-hand drive because that works best, I think, for signals. So the trains are going to come in here. So I've got this the wrong way around, haven't I? Yeah, sorry, it's going to be... that's right, the trains are going to come in here. I've just realised I've connected the end up wrong, but that's okay. They'll come in on this line. They will come around here and connect up there. I'll correct that. That goes all the way around and out, but also comes down to each station. And then out of each station, they will come and head off that way, which will be fabulous. We could also peel off here and go in another direction if we wanted. So this is going to be, one of these is going to be where the heavy modular framework is going to come in. These have all got the default names, and that's the plan. So I will finish this off and get it connected, and let's see if we can get a train running here. Okay folks, well I finished that track and I haven't taken it for a ride yet, so we could have some problems. But let's give it a go and see if this works out. That I put a test signal there, but it's not connected to anything yet, so the signals don't work. But this should hopefully get us all the way down to the heavy modular framework factory and back again. We shall see.
Hey Game of Drag, don't forget to remind your viewers to like and subscribe if they are enjoying the content.
Well, we overshot that slightly, but that works as intended. So, all that means is we can now get up to the layer above, floor above, and I can't remember which, where the heavy modular framework is coming in. Is it the last? Is it the last one here? It is. Okay, so we're going to have to do some changing around of that. But first of all, what we will do is we will configure the train, which is the copper train, not to go to the heavy modular framework factory. And that will speed up the return of the copper. Okay. But now what we do need to do is get the heavy modular framework up. The other thing I want to check is, does having two locomotives make the corkscrew faster? And to do that, I will actually build 3 locomotives. Right, we need more beacons. Fine. I will go and get some more beacons, and we will build some more, and I will go to the bottom of the corkscrew and then come up again and try it out. One moment. Well, that doesn't seem to make any difference whatsoever. So, what I'm going to do is not to worry too much about that. Let's take one of those and go back the other way. Have to make some rearrangements to the station below. What I want to do is, as soon as we're not going to have a gap anymore in the train. At the moment we've got a gap for copper and caterium. We don't need that, so I'm going to fix that, merge it all together. Let's see now. Just stop here. It's fine, there aren't any trains coming. Because we've stopped all the trains coming. So what we're going to do is take out this track, or this spacer here and here. Build the platform. I can't afford it. Okay. Missing cable. Well, actually what we're going to do is take out the heavy modular framework from here. Okay, we'll have to do this in a number of moves. A couple of storage containers. Dump most of my stuff. Yeah. Let's disconnect that. Take that into there. Dismantle the platform. Rebuild the platform. Great platform. There. Excellent. Put all that stuff back in the freight platform. And grab the rest of my stuff. Connect that up. Okay, so now what we need to do is bring that over here. And we'll... I can't afford it. Way ho. Right. Can we afford a Mark II belt? Yes. That'll do for now. I'm going to worry about getting everything back normal afterwards. Okay, so that's bringing the frame into here. So the train can now come here. We need a freight car. I can afford it. Excellent. And then this is going to be the heavy modular framework train. Oh, what's that? Copper train. Copper train is stuck somewhere. Okay, that might be because we changed its path on its edited itself. So I will go and find that, and I'll meet you back at the base in a minute. Right folks, well I'm at the copper train and it's not passing these signals, and I've got a feeling it's not passing the signals because when it left up there, when it left its original station or passed through the first pass signal, it thought it was going. The next station was going to be the module factory, but we've now stopped it, so I think it's probably confused about where it's going. If we turn it off and on again, does that fix it? No. Okay. Where's the iron train? Is that up there? I can't quite tell. I can cheat them and put it in photo mode and zoom in. Don't think it is up there, is it? Okay. Where is the iron train? Let's go hunting. Folks, I found the problem, and it was because our new set of tracks had all of a sudden become part of this massive block for the copper train. So remember, the copper train comes past our base, and then it used to come down here to the heavy modular factory. It then came back, went to the copper, and shot back up to the base. So what I've done for now to fix it is I've just disconnected the track here, because I haven't yet figured out exactly how the signalling is going to work. But the copper train is now working, and I can get back over to the heavy modular framework factory and sort the train out. Yeah, I've got it all set up, and I think this is it coming in. With a bit of luck, it'll have our first load of heavy modular frameworks on the new route. Got it set to one load, and I think I've got it all wired up, so we shall see. Crane, move. Yes, okay, it's looking promising. And up. Okay, so assuming that's dumps everything, just need to check the conveyors are all working. And then finally we can go and do our upgrade to the advanced aluminium production. Right, hopefully we'll see those go up. We do. And now I need to get up there and follow them. Should be okay, because we've got train tracks all around here. Oh, there we go. And it should go up this floor as well. I might not be able to get up there. Am I going to run out of power? No, we should be okay. As long as they've got that far. Which they have. That was the existing hole, so we know that's working. So that's all good. So that should also have the net effect of increasing the copper production supply up here, which is really what all that was about. That's the iron. Where's the copper? Yeah, and it hasn't yet. So the other thing we might have to do is increase our copper production, because this lot are no longer going to be bringing in heavy modular framework. So we could change this to copper as well. That's for another episode. This needs to go now. I had disconnected it because it was right in the way of our rail. But yeah. So what we need to do is just gather the resources we need for the next upgrade. I just need a few more wire, and we'll be able to get that done. Just wait for the train to pass, get a bit of peace, and let's go and get this lot upgraded. Advanced aluminium production. Okay.
Milestone reached. The object scanner can now find underground wells which can be pressurized to extract resources such as nitrogen, water and oil. Nitrogen will contribute to more advanced aluminum parts.
Okay. Have we got, as a result of any... Oh, we've got more of this. Alternative blueprint for electromagnetic connection logged. I'm going to take that. Where am I going to take that? Ooh, I'm going to take this one for now. Right, let's just check there's no new research. We've still got the geyser, but I'm not worried about that. Sulfur. Okay, no, we're all good. So just more hard drive scanning. So the final thing I want to do was just look at the codecs for this fused modular framework. What's this? Nitrogen gas. Okay. What's that made in? A blender. Well, that's not too bad. We're okay for all of that. Just nitrogen gas. How do we get nitrogen gas? It could be extracted from underground gas wells. Okay, do we have... Yes, okay. So presumably we need to find some nitrogen gas. Not too far. Is that it? That could very well be it. In which case, that would be very convenient, because we could just package it up and bring it up via conveyor belts. And pop it into blenders. But all of that is for another day. For now, can I get up to this radar tower? Apparently not. Is there not a ladder on the outside? There's a ladder on the inside. For now, folks, we're going to leave it there. I am going to just run up. We'll have a look from up top. Well, folks, that's a lot harder than you'd imagine to get up. But with our wonderful jetpack, I have managed to stand at the top, which gives us a fantastic view of what is going on. I'm pretty sure that is the nitrogen, which is good. I think that's water, if I remember from my investigations earlier. But we're doing alright. We still need to make this look a little bit better. That's a plan in progress. Until next time, folks, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you next time in Satisfactory. Alright, take care now. Bye-bye.